everybody. So we are now on day 20 of shelter in place, and I may only be doing these videos through day 21 because that was in my brain my original commitment, because that's all we were going to have. Well, now it's really been extended. So depending on if I can keep coming up with topics, I'll keep doing these, but I know I'm committed to doing these through day 21. But today, Rudy, today is day 20. What do you think? So the day that I am taping this, if you are watching this live, is Easter. So I just spent the day with my dad. Unfortunately, my mom is in assisted living and has been on lockdown for a month now, which is really hard on her. But my dad and I, we have a lot of health-related conversations. And so I am making sure at his age, he's 82, that he is staying healthy and well because he still works full-time. And he needs to stay healthy for my mom. I want him to stay healthy. And so we talk a lot about what we're doing. So I have been sharing with him what I do and making sure that I get him the right products to help him stay well. So that got me thinking, well, why don't I share what I'm doing? Now, this is what I am doing for me. I cannot diagnose, treat, cure. I can't do any of that. So I'm just going to tell you what I do, and I would encourage you to do your own research. With anything that I say or anybody says, do your own research. We are in a world now where, oh, my phone is already dinging and going off. We're in a world where there truly is a war on truth. You've got to do your own research from reputable sources. Don't ask me what a reputable source is. You've got to find it, okay? You've got to find it. I will tell you, it is not mainstream media and it is not mainstream medical journals. You've really got to do your own research and find what resonates with you. But here's the thing. We have been surrounded with bacteria and viruses our entire life, since day one of our life. Even when we were in the womb, we were surrounded by viruses and bacteria. And our immune system and our entire body was built to fight these, as long as we keep it in good working order. If we don't keep it in good working order, we can't fight it. So people who are well, with strong immune systems, with fully functioning immune systems, even if you have autoimmune, like I do, you can still fight what happens. So this is a good lifestyle to consciously maintain right now and ramp it up. And because this could happen, what we are dealing with this virus, it could happen again and again and again and again and again. And we see it. If you actually look back over your lifetime, all of these epidemics and pandemics that have been happening, they've been happening throughout our life. We just haven't had this sort of response to it. So being afraid is only going to hurt your immune system. So let's be proactive. So for about a decade, I have been taking a very multi-pronged approach to my health and staying well, because my health did crash. My immune system did crash, and I have been doing multiple things from multiple different angles. It is never just one thing. It is never just one product. It is never one lifestyle technique that is going to maintain you. So it's looking at your whole life and your whole health and taking a holistic approach to stay well, even when a new virus appears. That is what we do. And these are the people that even mainstream medicine is saying they may have gotten this virus and they didn't show symptoms. They didn't even know that they had it, or they had very minimal symptoms. It is this holistic approach to staying well. So this whole series that I've done, and pretty much every webinar and every class that I have ever done since 2012 has been focused on this multi-prong approach. So I just don't advocate doing one thing. So in addition to eating real food, eating organic food, being in nature, keeping stress levels and emotions balanced as much as possible. It's never going to be perfect, but as much as possible. And moving, whatever that means to you. Go for a walk, do yoga, run a marathon, climb a mountain, bungee jump, whatever that means to you. And natural supplements. This, and having good sleep and having good balanced hormones. I mean, it is a holistic response. Now, I'm going to talk about supplements that I am taking. I am restricted in what I can say publicly about them. It just is what it is. I'm not going to violate any FDA regulations. And this is why I encourage you to do your own research. Because if you're curious, why is Allie taking that? I mean, if you actually care what I'm doing, just know that I have researched the heck out of this stuff. And I just haven't started taking these now. I have been taking these for a long time. Don't ever rely on what anybody says blindly. Do your own research. Now, I'm going to break this into 3 different categories. I'm going to talk about what I'm ingesting, I'm going to talk about what I'm putting in the air, and I'm going to talk about what I'm putting on topically. For ingesting, I've always taken certain vitamins and minerals, and I've always taken certain ones at higher levels than most. I'm going to talk about 3 right now. 2 I've really taken at high levels. Vitamin A, there was a time in my life where my doctors put me on 25,000 units of vitamin A for a reason, because my immune system was crashing. You need to ramp up your vitamin A. Stella is having a good old time over here. I wish you could see it. Rudy's like, look at what she's doing. She's just playing with her tail. You need to really look at ramping up vitamin A. I'm not going to tell you how much to take. That is for you to take. I can't prescribe. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. I'm not going to tell you that. You have to figure out what you want to take. But you should be really looking at vitamin A. You should really be ramping up your vitamin C. And you should be ramping up vitamin D3. Everybody should be on vitamin D3, pretty high levels. I personally take 5,000 units a day. Okay? I'm going to talk more about this in the respiratory webinar that I am doing this coming Wednesday. All right, here's the thing. With these particular vitamins, I take the raw version as much as I can, because you're going to get less harmful fillers and you're going to absorb it better. If you can find these in a capsule that has essential oils, you're also going to absorb them better. Okay, so really look at those and ramp them up. Vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin D. And if you want further information on those, go on to YouTube and look for Dr. Shiva, S-H-I-V-A. That's his first name. Don't even ask me how to spell his last name. I just listened to an 1.5-hour webinar on why we need to be doing that and why people who are critical right now really need to ramp up vitamin C, like get it intravenously. All right. Second thing I'm doing ingestion-wise is a drink called Ningxia Red. If you are familiar with Young Living, you know all about Ningxia Red. Here's why. It's a superfood. It is super high in antioxidants. If you don't know what antioxidants do to viruses, you got to research it. Plus, it has citrus oils that help with glutathione levels and whole body health. That's all I can say about that drink. I have been drinking that for over 6 years. Okay? It's never too late to start. Number 3, I normally don't take this as long as I have been taking this, but I am taking a capsule called Inner Defense, also from Young Living, and it is specifically labeled for respiratory and immune support. Gee, what do you think we need right now? Let's be proactive. It has beneficial oils in it like oregano, thyme, cinnamon, and clove. Look up what those do. I can't necessarily tell you other than they are for respiratory and immune support. All right, let's go to the second area. What am I putting in the air? Well, what I'm not putting in the air are candles, plug-ins, aerosols, toxic cleaners. I'm not putting any of that crap in the air. I'm not putting Lysol. I'm not putting bleach. None of that will come into my existence because it would hurt my lungs. What I am putting in the air, and get a pen and paper, you can come back and you can replay this, but these are the oils that I am putting in the air. You can do your own research to figure out why. What's the method to the madness with these oils? Right, Rudy? We love the method to the madness. Look at him, look at all of you. He's like, just do it. Do your own research. Okay. Lemongrass, orange, lime, and lemon myrtle oils. Oh my gosh, you put those together in a diffuser, any combination of those four. Smells awesome. Does awesome things for the air, especially when you breathe it in. Another great combination, eucalyptus and peppermint. Oh my word. Wow. That's really powerful, especially if you're doing some computer work or some intensive work, you know, like I've been doing financials. Oh, put that in your diffuser. Amazing for the air and when you breathe it in. Another good combination, cinnamon and clove. Now, yeah, it's going to smell like fall. It's going to smell like Christmas, even though we're in springtime. Super amazing oils. Another great combination, Idaho blue spruce and bay laurel or Laurus nobilis. Those two, really awesome together. Some other oils, and you can make whatever combinations you want, but start looking into Ravensara, frankincense, lavender, manuka, and zhangmao. Zhangmao is spelled Xiangmao. Zhangmao. Those are in the air. And I'm making all sorts of delicious combinations of those. So look at those. And then third topic, topically. So I'm just kind of sticking simple here. I am putting frankincense on my forehead. And look at all the things that frankincense does. And then here, just right on my chest before bedtime, I am putting a blend that has 4 different types of eucalyptus, bay laurel, peppermint, copaiba, myrtle, and blue cypress. Putting that right here. And that is so amazing at night. And the other topical thing that I'm doing like once a week, I don't do it a lot, but I do it once a week. Look up the raindrop technique if you've never heard of it, because the powerful oils that are in it are something that we should just always do. And I don't do the full-on technique with the VitaFlex points. I just put it on my feet and I put it on my lower back. I do one oil at a time, topically apply it, wait 3 minutes. Do the next oil, wait 3 minutes. And that's kind of my Sunday night routine, and I love it. It's amazing. So these have really held me well, and I'm really proactive and conscious about these particular things. Now, there's lots of other things that can be done, but this is what I'm doing. And this is what my dad was asking me today. He's like, you recommend a lot of stuff. Tell me what you're doing. And it's like, okay, well, let me make a list. So that's what I'm sharing. So I can't tell you exactly why, but just do your own research. It's super easy. It'll take you like 10 minutes to figure out, that's why she's using these. Because these natural oils and botanicals and supplements do so much and have been around for ancient times. They have been around for so long. So really look into some of these and you'll be amazed. All right, that's my video today. Post a comment below if you have one. Happy Easter.